Have you ever looked at an ancient symbol and wondered if it's more than just a drawing? Like, what if it's actually a key, a kind of geometric language built to unlock some really complex ideas? Well, today we're diving headfirst into one of the most fascinating ones out there, the Seal of Barbatos. And yeah, this quote, it gets right to the heart of what we're exploring. See, this isn't about summoning demons in some, scary movie kind of way. It's really about translating. The seal is basically presented as this incredible tool designed to bring order and meaning to what can feel like the chaotic but beautiful noise of the natural world.
Okay, so to really get a handle on this key, we've got to look at it from two angles, as a real physical thing and as this powerful abstract concept. So let's start with its very essence, a signature, one that's traditionally etched in copper.
Right. So in the Goetic tradition, and we're talking about a system of magic from these old 17th century books called grimoires, a sigil is not just a calling card. Not at all. It's a functional blueprint. That's the key. Think of it less like a name you just shout out and more like a super complex circuit diagram that maps out exactly what a spirit can do, its specific powers, and even how to ensure it, well, plays by the rules. And this is a really, really crucial distinction to make. A name, it's just a label. It just points at a thing. But a sigil, especially the one for Barbatos, is a functional design. It's literally built to do something, to channel a very specific kind of energy. And you better believe every single detail in that blueprint matters. For instance, the seal is traditionally made from copper. Why copper? Well, that metal is tied to the planet Venus. And this choice lines up perfectly with Barbatos's reputation for being, well, more benign and social than a lot of his peers. The very material it's made from is part of the code. Okay, now let's get into the really cool part, decoding the seal's visual language. We're going to treat this sigil not just as some mystical symbol, but as an actual map of the natural world.
When you really boil it down, the seal is a diagram. All of those intricate intersecting lines, they're believed to represent the invisible web of communication that exists all through nature, that unspoken language flying between plants, animals, and the earth itself.
And if you look closely at the geometry, you can actually see how this is supposed to work. See where the lines converge, how they move inward? Occultists interpret that as a visual code for reconciliation. It's all about the power to bring things together, to mend relationships, and create a sense of harmony. And then, on the flip side, you've got the lines that diverge, the ones that radiate outward. These symbolize the exact opposite, the power to break things apart. But we're not talking about destruction. We're talking about undoing enchantments and revealing things that have been hidden away. So you see, you've got this incredible dual function built right into the design itself. It's all about mirroring the complex patterns of nature. And by doing that, the seal basically acts as a key to unlock them, which, in theory, allows the person using it to finally perceive all the hidden complexities of the world. But here's the thing. The seal doesn't just work on its own in a vacuum. Oh no. Its power is said to be seriously amplified when you align it with much larger systems, when it's vibrating in perfect tune with the cosmos and the cycles of the Earth. So, here's kind of the cheat sheet for how all those big pieces fit together. You've got the copper, which we know links to Venus and social harmony. You've got the timing, late autumn, connecting it to natural cycles. And then there's the astrological sign, and, well, that one is really important. So Barbatos is considered to be at his most potent when the sun is in Sagittarius. But why Sagittarius? Well, think about it. Sagittarius is represented by the centaur, right? The ultimate symbol of a hybrid. You've got human intellect and animal instinct all in one. It's a perfect mirror for what Barbatos does, acting as a guide who can bridge that gap between our world and the animal kingdom. And this big cosmic alignment then gets grounded, brought right down to earth through physical ritual. Practitioners will often decorate their altars with organic stuff, roots, berries, things straight from the forest. They'll use green candles to really emphasize that connection to the woods. It's all about creating this powerful synergy between the geometric seal and the living, breathing world. And listen, this is a super important point, so I want to make sure it lands. The whole point of the ritual here, it's not about trapping something. It's not about building a cage for a demon, not at all. It's the opposite. It's about creating an inviting space, a welcome map for a natural guide to step forward and share what it knows. Which, of course, brings us to the ultimate purpose of the Seal of Barbatos. So, what does this key truly unlock? Well, the answer, when you get right down to it, is connection. And this is where it gets really fascinating. The influence of Barbados, supposedly, isn't just limited to forests and animals. That deep understanding of natural systems, it's believed to extend all the way into the complexities of human nature, too. I mean, just look at the sheer breadth of his supposed abilities. Sure, you've got understanding the language of animals, but then you also have the power to reconcile friends and people in power, to repair broken social bonds, even to soothe hurt feelings. It's like the same principles of harmony that work in the forest are said to work in the boardroom or, at a family dinner. So, you see, the ultimate goal here isn't just about gaining one specific power. It's about achieving a state of total awareness. It's about forging this profound, holistic connection to everything around you, the social, the natural, and the spiritual. So, what's the big takeaway here? What does all this mean? Well, the Seal of Barbatos seems to represent something really unique within the often misunderstood Goetic tradition. It's like finding a blueprint for harmony in a very, very unexpected place. I mean, think about it. Unlike so many other Goetic entities who are all about raw power and command, Barbatos, he stands apart. His whole domain is communication, discovery, and restoration. His seal is a tool for understanding, not just for brute force control. And here's a fascinating piece of lore. In some traditions, it's believed that Barbatos was actually once an angel from the Order of Virtues. If that's true, then this seal could be seen as a remnant of that angelic origin. A lingering desire not to corrupt or destroy, but to actually assist and help people navigate the world's mysteries. So, when you strip away all the occult layers, all the grimoire talk, the Seal of Barbatos is still this incredibly potent symbol. It's a visual reminder that everything, from the song of a bird to the strength of a friendship, is all part of one vast, deeply interconnected system. And that really just leaves us with one final thought to chew on. If a complex geometric shape can be seen as a key to unlock a dialogue with nature itself, well, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other keys, what other hidden languages are out there right now, hiding in plain sight, just waiting for us to figure out how to see them?